Alright guys, here's your homework help or hint or whatever you would like to call it for number 3 on tonight's homework. It says, Alex wanted to learn to surf. He bought a surfboard for $120 and he spent $40 per hour on lessons. So he's shopping here. Represent on a number line the number of hours, X, of the lessons he can take if he has a maximum of $720 to spend. There's a lot going on here. So the first thing we have to do is figure out what in the world we're trying to find. And of course, here it is. It's X. They tell us that X is the number of hours. So if I go back and I start finding the important things, I'm going to say, okay, he bought a surfboard for $120. That's something that happens once, but he spends $40 per hour. What did we say hours was? X. So we have $40 per hour right there. And there was another important word I see. If you look in your notes, you could probably find this pretty easily. It's right here. Maximum. Maximum is a keyword that tells us what? It should be less than or equal to. That's what maximum's talking about. So it has to be less than or equal to $720. So if I put my inequality together, I started with $120 surfboard and $40 per hour. So that means I'm adding $40 times the number of hours. So there's X. Maximum number I can spend, no more than, right there, less than or equal to $720. So now I'm going to go through my steps to solving an inequality. Step 1, do I have anything to distribute or combine? No, I don't see more than one X. I don't have parentheses. Step 2, are there any fractions to eliminate? No. So I need to isolate the variable. I need to get this X by itself by doing the opposite operation. So it looks weird because it's written backwards, but you can still do opposite operations. What's happening here? This is a positive 20, or you're adding 120. So opposite would be, let's subtract 120 on both sides. What you do to one side, you must do to the other. These are opposites and positive and negatives. That's your 0. Bring down your 40x. You still have a less than or equal to sign, and we subtract here. We get 600. Now, I know that my next step to get X by itself is the opposite operation. 40 times X, opposite of multiplying is dividing. I'm going to divide by 40. When you divide by a positive number, a positive coefficient, the sign stays the same. Do not flip it. Do not even think about flipping it. X is going to be less than or equal to. When you divide this, you get 15. So I'm thinking this should be pretty easy to figure out from here, but every single one of these has 15. So I need to start thinking about what does this sign really mean. All of my answers, X, every possible answer is going to have to be less than or equal to 15. Since it can be equal, I know I need an answer choice with a closed circle, meaning it's shaded in. That gets rid of this choice. It also gets rid of this choice. Some of you might have it labeled A, B, C, and D, or you could have this really cool copy that's the C, C, D, D. Either way, you don't want an open circle. The second thing we look for is we want it to be less than 15. If I look at this one, my answers are all going higher. They're getting greater. 16 is not less. So I don't want this one either. The only one that has it going in the right direction, showing the answer is less than 15 with a closed circle, is right here. Might be C, it might be A. Just depends on what kind of copy you have today.